Cicely.
And I'm Drew, and we're the creators of MRSter, an online resource for modern unions that serves gay, straight, bisexual, and transgender people planning their wedding day.
When I got married, my husband and I got to focus on the quality of the food, the beauty of the venue, the colors of our decor, and our vows. To the world, I'm sure it seemed like a typical married couple, but I also wanted to make sure that our big day was welcoming to all of our guests, including our LGBT loved ones. That mattered when we chose our vendors.
When my husband and I got married, I was glad I'd been in the event industry for years. I knew about the vendors already from personal experience. I can't imagine how much harder it would have been as if planning weddings wasn't my full-time job.
As wedding planners with over 20 years of experience, we've seen a lot of changes in this event industry. We also have to say that we've been advocates for marriage equality even before we started our business. The bad news is the law doesn't resolve people's personal bias or homophobia. Did you know that half of Americans support marriage equality? But that also means that half of Americans don't, which includes some people who own wedding-related businesses. For LGBT couples and their allies, uncertainty when hiring wedding planning vendors sucks.
We all want to go into these vendor relationships thinking the best of these partnerships, but LGBT couples face an additional layer of risk in every interaction with dozens of potential vendors. Worst case scenario, you end up with a vendor whose principles and attitudes don't line up with the law. They might take your money, but just do the bare minimum, or even undermine your wedding. You don't want vendors who tolerate you. You want vendors who celebrate you. MRSter eliminates the guesswork so you can focus on the important challenges.
Like how to narrow down your guest list.
Or picking out the music when one uses country and the other one's rock and roll.
Not just any vendor can be on MRSter. We take it a step further by making sure that all of them are officially MRSter approved.
Vendors apply to be on MRSter or they're nominated by others. From there, we do the research. We go to their website, we check them out, we make sure they're doing everything they can to make our couples feel welcome and comfortable.
We also offer support to our MRSter vendors through our MRSter Speaks educational program. And they know that if they have any questions about the LGBT community, they can call upon us.
So far, MRSter is primarily focused in Arizona, but we get calls and emails daily from couples and vendors who want us to bring MRSter to their part of the country. So we want to take MRSter nationwide. We want to get to know the wedding market in your community so we can bring gay, straight, bisexual, and transgender people to vendors who really celebrate them.
We also want to expand the website to be able to include gender-neutral wedding planning tools, such as budget calculators, ceremony planners, and wedding websites that don't have bride and groom plastered everywhere. Reaching our goals will require major website reconstruction, travel across the country, and outreach to local LGBT communities, and that will be costly. So, who should support MRSter Kickstarter?
LGBT couples who now have a chance to marry. Maybe you've been out for years, or maybe your wedding kiss will be your first display of public affection. Allies who want their union to celebrate all of their guests and loved ones. Maybe your maid of honor spent the first half of her life as your brother.
Any couples who want to throw out the old wedding rules and embrace a new vision, and with vendors that celebrate